Hi, Karen Damshin with Damshin Financial Planning. Today we're going to talk to both Medicare and health insurance folks. So this is the time of year when y'all start reaching out to me and I get to hear about the incredible trips that you have planned for the summer. So I wanted to give you a couple of quick tips to get ready for those fabulous vacations. So first of all, you want to make sure that you take your current health insurance card with you no matter where you go. You want to make sure that you've got that whether you're in the country or out of the country. It's just a helpful document to make sure you have with you. And if you're going to travel abroad, you want to make sure that you have researched what vaccines may be required before you head to that international destination. I've included a link below from the CDC for vaccines that may be required when you travel. So check that out. And if you're going to leave the country and you need a vaccine, make sure you're reaching out to your primary care physician now to get that taken care of. It can take weeks, sometimes months, to get in to see a primary care physician. We want to make sure you get your vaccine in plenty of time for your amazing trip. You want to make sure that you take enough medication for your trip, but not all your medication. So if you were to lose your suitcase or lose your bag for some reason, you don't necessarily want to have a 6-month supply of medication in there. But do make sure you have enough medication filled to take with you on your trip and to have at home immediately after you return in case you can't get right out to a pharmacy. And keep in mind, even if you're traveling within the United States, it can be difficult sometimes to get medications filled outside of your current kind of provider area, which is typically the county in which you reside. So make sure you've got medications taken care of. You want to take a list of your current doctors and any medical conditions that you may have, just in case you had a medical emergency. That can be something easily handed to professionals in a hospital setting. Make sure you have an emergency contact that somebody can reach out to if they need to. And then also make sure you've packed plenty of supplies, especially if you use any kind of equipment like a CPAP machine. Now, I know many of you are going to travel to far-flung international destinations, and I love hearing about those. I've also included a link before for great travel insurance that can be very helpful when you're traveling abroad. I encourage you to take at least $1 million worth of traveler's insurance just to cover your medical needs. And oftentimes that insurance that you may purchase when you purchase a plane ticket or a cruise or something like that likely isn't going to cover as much medical as you may actually need. So check that out below from Blue Cross Blue Shield. It's served my clients well for many years. And of course, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out to me. I'm happy to help in any way I can. And make sure you send me pictures of those fabulous destinations you end up going to. I love seeing them both while you're there and when you get home. I'll be back in your inbox again next week with another Medicare and health insurance note.